I got my water. 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 I remember today. Hey everybody, I'm Absird. Welcome to Chatting with Abby. Oh, today, a lot of unrelated events happened. I don't know how they happened or how they're connected. It's seemingly unrelated. Last week, I accidentally poured carbonated, flavored water. I gave flavored water to my plant. I tend to give it water out of a bottle, and I didn't look at the bottle. So, in a desperate plea to save its life, I finally repotted it like I should have done 3 days ago or something like that. Whenever the dirt got here, I should have done it. Should have done it before the dirt got here. So now I'm seeing if some fresh water, some fresh dirt, fresh soil will help. As I was doing this, I was washing my hands because they had dirt on them. Hey man, good thing I have plumbing. Like man, why would a parasite need plumbing? I was like, well, if I was a disease overtaking a body and growing, I would need a digestive system. I would need to force that body to build a body for me, and I would want it to build me a digestive system. It's like city, plumbing removes waste from the city, sends in clean water. Like a digestive tract, These are shit everywhere. And as I was thinking about how this happens, I started to get an understanding that, if reality is this body, and corruption would be this diseases, if reality is the body, then corruption would be the not a body, I guess. And the not a body wants a body. So it tries to take over a body and have that, and build its own body. So it's trying to make a body for itself, I guess. And I mean in every sense of the word. I want to make this for myself. That's the I want to make this for myself. Because I want it. This thing doesn't have a body, it wants a body. I'm gonna make this for myself. Anyway, then it started at the scripture Matthew 5. So I didn't actually have the scripture Matthew. I had the verse 29 in my head. I just couldn't figure it out. So once I figured it out, then I read verse 30. I'm like, that read too. And it's like Matthew 5, 29 and 30. Say, and if thy right eye offend thee, pluck it out and cast it from thee. For it is profitable for thee that one of thy members should perish, and not that thy whole body should be cast into hell. And if thy right hand offends thee, cut it off and cast it from thee. For it is profitable for thee that one of thy members should perish, and not thy whole body should be cast into hell. So, according to the things that Brother Donald says and claims to see, hell is the parasitic twin of this universe that is currently cannibalizing and burrowing into this one. At least some of its cells are. And then they're being bonded as conjoined twins. So this universe and hell are going to be conjoined twins. And then, of course, when it happens, the cells belonging to the body of hell, if any are still stuck in an aggressive state, in a volatile state, if any are still, free radicals, then they have to be purged from the body. So, if corruption is an entity attempting to take over reality's body, and hell was taken over by corruption, then it would be attempting to take over this body and build a body for itself, make this for itself. And then Jesus said, "It is better to lose one of thy members than for the whole body." Some parts of the body of this universe will be consumed by hell. That seems pretty clear. But some parts, not the whole body. So that means that the body of this universe, like for the most part, is intended to survive. I think that's the right word. It's intended to survive. Hey, Frankie, both of you. I don't know what you're doing. No. So that the body is intended to survive. Then I was thinking, like, girl, I need you to relax. Come here. Are you okay? Hey, why are you not relaxed right now? Cookie, come here. Are you okay? Why are you not relaxed right now? Where are you at? Are you okay? Ay, bájase, mija. Bájase. Yes. Good girl. So Jesus said that if the eye is, if the right eye offend thee, pluck it out. This was in response to in verse 28. It says, "But I say unto you, that whoever looketh on a woman to lust after her hath committed adultery with her already in his heart." So some guy was trying to say, if can you do something about these women filling me with lust? I'm like, well, if you're getting filled with lust, then take your eye out. You know, if looking at them causes you to be led astray, then do something about yourself. Do something about yourself. Fix yourself. Even if it means cutting out your own eye. If that's what it takes to fix yourself. Fix yourself. If you have to cut off something that you think is vital and important, cut it off to fix yourself. I mean, like, even if an entity was God's light of the world, and this entity began to cause imbalance within your body, in order to fix yourself, you would have to remove that from yourself. So even if it's as important as your right eye or as important as your right hand, no matter how important this thing is, you have to get rid of it, or the whole body gets cast into hell. It could be something that you utilize to survive. At least you think you're utilizing it to survive. It can be like a job, or an identity within a job, and that identity would be the tool that you're using and showing everyone in order to acquire resources and money used to survive. You could be getting rid of some. You could be quitting your job and figuring out how to pay your rent as you go. I have no idea what I'm going to do. I don't have this identity with which to make money anymore. It's like not having an identity to make money with. But you get rid of it because Either you get rid of it, or the whole thing gets tossed. It's like if you're suffering from gangrene, and you're got gangrene in your toe. Well, I need my right toe, I utilize that for balance along with, I use my feet. I need my feet. Yeah, let's make it the whole foot in this case. I need my foot. Like, well, either your foot gets chopped off or your whole body dies. Like this thing that was important. Your liver. I like my liver. I have all of this, I got my liver, got my appendix, I got my spleen, got my pancreas, all that. The thing I know that's only fucked up is my eyes, and my back. What are you doing? So, might as well, all this good. But just because you think or believe or feel that is crucial to your survival doesn't mean that it is. It's like always leaving the door open to I might be wrong about this. And it's scary. I will openly admit it is terrifying. Because this identity provides so much comfort. This identity is, you're so accustomed to using it that people look for it in you. Like, if they don't see an identity with you, they try to give you one. Like, oh, this is blah, 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 and this is how they should be. It's like, oh, like this. People are so used to this identity that if they see someone without an identity, they assume that the one without the identity is the anomaly in the situation. Because it's a situation where, according to the numbers, everyone that's important has identities. So why do these people that shouldn't be important not have the identities? They need this identity to be important. So how is this person seemingly important without this thing that they're used to seeing the world through? And it's scary. It's scary. I was the company star. All the training videos, website, features, like my name would have been has been part of projects. Even so, I was the company star. The career opportunities were there. So many have tried to remove me from the company. They wanted me for themselves. I had companies seemingly compete over me. Like, I want this. I was the company star. That was how I fed myself. And then I took a massive pay cut. And I didn't know how I was going to survive. I mentioned this story before, how I called my mama, talked to my sister. This was one of those decisions where I was like, man, I don't know. I don't know. And I took their words into consideration. And it did help me formulate a plan, if that's what you can call it, what to do. And then they saw me after trying it for 2 months. And there was a noticeable change. Then they saw me after trying it for 9 months. Yeah, 9 months. And once again, they mentioned there was a noticeable change. And not just my behavior, and in almost every aspect that they witness. It's like, oh yeah, we can tell because your the muscle mass on your legs has increased dramatically, or your chest is more, your figure is more full. Like, I was super skinny. I had that skinny six pack where like I had a six pack, but that's because my wrist was touching, you know. And I was like, oh, you like this? Like your arms, your face is more round. Your glow about you is different. I'm like, y'all can really notice this? All of that became possible, at least in my case, because I was doing work of stripping away the identity. I stripped away this thing that I had become accustomed and attached to. I I keep parts of it with me. I do, because not having it can cause a lot of interference with what I need to use it for. Like, I still need to grow and operate in society, and so I need to keep part of me attached to society. I don't. I'm not saying I know how to detach it. I'm saying even if I did know how to detach it, I'm not sure if I would. But man, it still is scary. It still is scary. Hey Aaron, can you not bark right now, please, mamas? It still is scary. Uh, each time I enter a new situation, I'm always wondering, like, man, what's going to happen when I don't live up to these expectations? It's not, can I live up to these expectations? It was, what happens when I don't? Because I've never encountered any accurate expectations of me, whether from myself or from other people. It's always like, I expect you to do this, and either I excel or I fail. Like, I don't know what your expectation was based on, but clearly it wasn't based on my performance. Like, oh, where'd you get that idea from? If I gave it to you, let me know what I did wrong, or let me know what I did to inspire that idea. I can see what I can do with that behavior. And I mean that. Like, if someone says, "Oh, you're being creepy," it's like, "Oh, what did I do to inspire that idea? What did I do that was creepy? So let me fix it." Someone says, "Oh, you're being so helpful." It's like, "Oh, what did I do to inspire that idea? Why did you say it was helpful? What did I do that made you say it was helpful?" I use it to weigh patterns of behavior. Oh, this was creepy. All right, we probably ain't gonna do that much. This was helpful. All right, bet, got you. Like the push-ups. I mean, I look great, but I don't always think that I look great. But when I feel great, it's not about what I think. My body is just full of excitement. Just wake up, my body's like, yeah, oh boy, let's get it. I'm like, body, it is 4:30 in the morning. We don't need to go this hard right now. Like, nah, do these push-ups, bro. You got this. I'm like, bro, let me blink for about 10 minutes right quick, and then I fall like, ooh, doof, and my body just, I got this, doof, doof, doof. Even when running, I don't pay attention to anything. Like, when I run, I tend to be absorbed in everything. That's way I can describe it. I'm absorbed with everything. Like, I can hear over here, I can see over there, I can smell there, I can feel that, but I'm not looking at that, I'm not listening to that, I'm not smelling that, I'm not feeling that. It's just everything's going on, and my body's just my mind tends to just be focused on my breathing. Focus on that, and I'm just look at this person. All right, I should probably speak to him. When's the right time to speak to him? I guess this was the right time. Cool. Like, It's all second nature. Alright. I'm gonna go. Because I got a situation going on over here. And I don't know what it is. So, I want to talk to you. Join the conversation. Follow me on Facebook, Absird Charles. Follow me on Instagram, Absird1. It's ABSIRD. Alright. So, just to recap, even if this thing is important to you, even if the thing seems critical for survival, it is better to cast your own eye out than for the whole body to be tossed into hell. Or Gehenna. I know Virgin just used the word Gehenna. Into destruction. We'll call it destruction. That way it takes away all the mysticism that's behind it. Into being cleansed. Alright. Abby, out.